Hello and welcome. Congratulations, you've reached the healthy side of YouTube. You would not believe how courageous it took for me to just film that and know that that was just filmed. We could talk about our days today or right now. My day was quite interesting. It was good, but quite interesting. I got up this morning. I don't even remember like what time I woke up. I just knew I woke up at some point. And if you're curious why my camera keeps like zooming out and like zooming in, doing this side and this side, I'm currently filming on my phone. Started, first YouTuber, you're just like what's the word I'm looking for? Like I'm filming on my phone right now. So, we're roughing it right now. So that's what we're currently dealing with. So my phone for some reason likes like if it has like this like I guess like auto like camera or like film sort of thing, and it just zooms in on its own, and I don't know how to necessarily change that. Should I look into that? Maybe. Are we doing it right now? No. So it's just gonna have to be in this video, or at least in this scene. I don't know. Anyways, I think I may have woken up at like 10 or 11, somewhere around there. Almost forgot my scarf. I put a satin scarf on myself, kind of like how they do like at like barber shops. Only because my hoodie right now is like fleece. So to prevent the curl to be all frizzy, I put a satin scarf on the back, because normally when I'm like done with a section, I'll just like toss it to the back until I'm ready to like start diffusing. And yeah, it's like I just forgot that. Anyways, but I woke up at like 10, probably like 10 or 11-ish. Probably 10, because I was having breakfast like around 11. Because I thought me and my older sister, we order groceries every Thursday. We order from Walmart, the Walmart delivery. That's how my family and I get our groceries. We do our orders the night we normally do them Thursday night, so then they can be here Friday in the morning. So I normally pick the time to be like at like 9 a.m. to like 1 p.m. because most of the time the situation is that me and my sister need like breakfast, lunch food, like something like that, something like eat in the morning. Because like we'll just get groceries, we'll order groceries for the week, and then just like use whatever we got from that week's worth of groceries, and then when a Thursday comes back around, we'll do another order, and then it's just like every like 7 days, like every week we get groceries. So anyways, so I normally pick the time to be at 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So that's what I did. And my older sister was asking me, she's like, is that a good time for you to do it? Or is that a good time for it to be delivered? Because sometimes with Walmart, like in-home delivery, they have like they can sometimes have certain time slots, and so you need to work within that time slot that they give you. So like sometimes it's like you have like 2 hours until you need to put in your order, or unless it's not going to fit in the time slot to when that person is going to be shopping for your groceries. So it needs to be sent at a certain time. So I believe it was at a good time. And so I went with that time. And then when I woke up this morning, or yesterday morning, I saw that the time had been changed. I'm pretty sure it was likely my sister that changed it. And the time that I picked was fine. Like, it fit within the time slot. But I guess she changed it. I guess because once I saw the time that she chose 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. So like afternoon times. I realized, I was like, there is technically like no reason for it to be here in the morning, because me and my sister already had breakfast stuff, and like we were good with food for just like in the morning. So there was like really like no reason for it to be in the morning, because like just like wasn't needed at that time. So we could have technically chosen a later time. So that's what she did. She did a later time. And so we normally have like a joint shipping thing. So my dad could put his groceries in there, I can put my groceries in there, my sister can put her groceries in there, and then we'll just like collectively all put them in there, and hit checkout, and they'll come to deliver the next day. And me and my sister will normally put them away when they get here. My mom most of the time doesn't necessarily know what she wants throughout the week, or sometimes she'll get what she needs again like throughout the week if they have like deals of some sort. And so I think she was covered with things that she needed, so she didn't have anything really in the Walmart order. Maybe like some few like hygiene products and stuff like that, but but also too, the reason why our groceries need to come on Fridays, because normally me and my sister cook. We cook dinner on Fridays. My family has this system where one person cooks one day out of the week, so it's not all reliant on my mom. My mom still does cook, but she just cooks now one day out of the week. So I cook on Tuesday, my older sister cooks on Monday, my dad cooks on, I think he cooks on Thursdays. Yeah, he doesn't cook on Thursdays. My bad. He cooks Saturday. That was it. He cooks Saturdays. And my mom cooks Thursdays. And then Wednesday and Sunday are what my family calls fend for yourself nights. Where you basically just fend for yourself of like whatever in the pantry, whatever is in the freezer, in the fridge, like whatever. So that's what we do. So also too, so that's like another reason why they normally need to come on Fridays, because me and my sister both cook on Friday. So our Friday meal, like our ingredients for dinner, was in there as well, or so we thought, because I put in Friday's meal because I came up for a dinner for Friday and I forgot a few ingredients. We were supposed to be having a soup because it's currently cold where I'm from. I live in Jacksonville, and we had a major cold front this year, so it's been decently cold for us Floridians than we're used to. So we've just been eating soups these past few weeks. So I was going to make another soup, surprisingly, for Friday's meal, but I forgot it called for butternut squash, and I forgot to order that, And then I did order, it also supposed to have zucchini, and I did order that, but it did not come for some reason. So anyways, but we got our groceries. They did come, I think they came at three something, like 3:17, somewhere around there. And so we got those. I was working out before they came. And so but we got them, we put them away. And then what else did we do? We put the groceries away, and then I went upstairs to go finish my workout because today was arm day, and I had kind of been skipping a little bit on arm day. A little bit. I've been just doing like renditions or like just kind of like condensed workouts. So this one was kind of more of a fuller workout. It wasn't the workout that I originally had set out to do, but we did a little bit more. We did a lot more than what I've done previously. So my arms did get, a little bit of love today. So I did that, got done like around 4 p.m., which is like around the time that me and my sister cooked dinner, because I was running a little bit late because I love to dance. Been dancing ever since I was a little baby. Never done it professionally, never took classes. Well, I did take one class when I was little, like when my family, we moved to New York one time. My family is, and I have moved like a decent amount. I was born and raised in Nashville, but then moved to New York. Lived in New York for about a year or two. Lived with my grandma. And then we moved to Florida. Then when the first time we moved to Florida, it didn't work out, and so we ended up having to go back to New York. Lived in New York for maybe like another year, I think. And then we moved back to Florida to try again. And we've been here ever since. So that's the story. So we've been here. So, and like ever since then, I've always just loved to dance ever since I was a child. Like when my mom was pregnant with me, my dad like even prophesied that I would like be a dancer. Like he just like knew. And my older sister she has an amazing voice and she loves to sing. She does. We don't do this professionally. It's just like hobbies that are just like very passionate for us, but like we've never like really like gone out to like, ever do them professionally. They're literally just fun. So anyways, so going into that is that I was dancing in our garage because my parents both work and they both have their own cars. And so today they both took their separate cars. And so the garage was free. And so I was like dancing for like 3-ish hours. And it's cold in there. And like at first when I go in there, my hands do get very cold. Like they'll get like kind of numb. But like once I like start moving around and start doing stuff, eventually my body kind of warms up. Or at least it just adjusts. But I technically like the cold. I do not mind it. I welcome it because I don't do well in I don't mind heat. I just don't do well when I get overheated. It's just I just end up getting like a lot of symptoms out of it, and like it can like mess up my system. It can make me have like kind of motion sick a little bit. So it's just like not rather the cold, because the cold doesn't really like harm me much. I can get myself warm, but like the cold doesn't necessarily harm me. So much prefer the cold in this case. So anyways, so did that for about like 3-ish hours, and then I came back inside when I saw that the groceries were like a few minutes away. And so once I did that, then I started doing my arm workout, and then my mom came home. Normally when my mom comes home from work, it's kind of like getting to that point where we could immediately start cooking dinner, because like now the whole gang is here. My dad normally comes home from work like a few minutes after my mom. So that's like normally it's like eventually the whole family is like here. So it's like time to like start making dinner. So, but I think it was made at like a decent time. But because I didn't realize we didn't have our zucchini that I ordered until we were actually making dinner. So, and I remembered that I didn't order the butternut squash later, but it was too late for me to order it because it was already been placed and everything. So there was that. But I figured we could manage and just still make a soup since we had our veggies and we had our pasta because pasta was going to go in it as well. So once I didn't realize we had our zucchini, I just looked at my older sister and just like, okay, we're gonna have to like come up with something. Cause I'm like, we have like literally nothing here. Or like nothing, not necessarily nothing here, but just like nothing that was called for the recipe. So so we did that, and so we basically kind of made like a pasta stir fry sort of a dish. It turned out well. My sister seasoned it well. We cooked up some onions. We cooked the pasta. We had some leftover asparagus in our fridge. And also too, there's something that you also can know about me since this technically is the first video. I also live a vegan diet. Not necessarily by choice, that's just where my body decided to go. That's what best fits my body, and my body could just never process regular meats well, but it processes vegan meats well. So I've been vegan, I don't know how long I've been vegan. My mom is vegetarian. Me and my sister are both vegan. My dad eats meat, and my grandmother eats meat. So they're like the only two meat eaters. My mom is vegetarian. She'll still do dairy and stuff like that, but my sister are like more, we more live the vegan diet. I do eat yogurt. But that's like pretty much the only thing that I really eat consistently that's like not vegan. I still like vegan yogurt. It's just like way more expensive in stores. And it's just a little bit, I guess, a little bit more cheaper to like get it like the non-vegan version. Anyways, but my favorite yogurt brand is the Chobani brand. The Chobani brand. Love Chobani. Not sponsored, but just love Chobani. Did that and did dinner. So because since me and my sister are cooking, we made a vegan dinner. So we had some asparagus that we just like left over that like someone had and didn't finish it, and so we just ended up throwing it in there. But it turned out well. And then me and my mom and the rest of the family, I put a show on that was on Hallmark. And we watched that, and we kind of binged that up until this time. And it's now like midnight, and so here I am in my bathroom doing my hair at like 1 a.m. We're not crazy at this hour, not at all. So, but anyways, I'm gonna have to diffuse this, so I'm not sure if I want to film it, or it's kind of like, it's kind of like a little bit dry right now. I literally, again, it's not a tutorial, okay? I repeat, I am not a curl expert. I just know my curls, so I know it works. So anyways, I use this brush that currently has wet conditioner in it. How lovely. And then I use a wide tooth comb. I pretty much only really use satin scrunchies for the most part, even though they still do get caught in my hair, which is, they're, at least from what I've seen and what I've heard, is they're branded to not get cut in your hair or not get stuck in your hair. So I have no idea what's up with that. It does match my satin pillow, and not about to say pillowcase. I do have a satin pillowcase, but my satin scarf. Anyways, but I also have smaller ones. I do still use like regular hair ties like these, only because they're longer and they just like stretch out well. And so, like, again, for curly hair people, when this dries and it poofs up, you understand that a stretchier one and a longer one is beneficial. These little elastic bands, curly hair people, you know, it ain't just not gonna do it, you know, for the most part. Good for certain hairstyles, but like for everyday wear, they're not reliable. And then I use, for my conditioner, I used the Maui brand. I've used this brand for years now, or like for at least a decent amount. I'm not gonna say I didn't necessarily use this like in my childhood, because I'm not sure if this was really like popular, really around when I was born. I was born in 2006, so I'm not like old, but like I was born in 2006, and I'm not sure if this was, or just I didn't use it when I was a child. So, but I've been using this. I used to use, I still have it. I did use this one. I have like a decent amount that's like still in there, but I used the Thick and Restore bamboo fiber one. Let's like, will it focus? I used this one. Because this one I knew this one was branded that it had aloe in it, and I would put aloe in my hair, and my hair would like respond nicely to it. So I found one by Maui that has aloe in it, and so I was using this one. This one's a lot more thicker, and I was using this one for the most part. But then once it got cold, it was kind of drying out my hair, probably because it was a lot more thicker. So then I looked up on Google, like what are like the best things that you can do for your curls if it's colder out, because I just noticed that my hair was just like coming out, like it wasn't like, it was just kind of breaking off more, like I was getting more fallout than like usual, like, you know, us, you know, I'm here like pretty much like every girl like would have some sort of fallout, but I feel like mine was just coming out more, so I felt like that was predominantly more of a dryness issue. So I looked up what would be like good things to do during the cold, because I figured it was a cold situation, because when it was a little bit warmer out, like around 70s to maybe like 70s, maybe like late 60s, or like warmer 60s, like my hair was fine. But then once it kind of got into like 50s, like 40s, then it started like coming out more. So I know it was kind of more of a temperature difference. And Google said that you just need to like make sure you're moisturizing. So maybe like try to avoid wetting your hair so much. And then try to use more hydrating conditioners. So then I literally just tried to just find conditioners that specifically said hydrating and had hydrating like ingredients in it. So I got the Heal and Hydrate conditioner. This one is Heal and Hydrate plus shea butter and then also aloe vera. So I really liked this one, and it's for dry and damaged waves and curls and everything, and just, you know, all the good stuff. So I started using this one, and it's been responding. It's been doing really well, and so I've noticed that my hair has been more moisturized. Also too, when I wash my hair, because as you can see today that I'm doing it, I've clearly washed it. I wash my hair with me and my sister both do this, because of course me and my sister both have curly hair. We both wash our hair with apple cider vinegar, because it's supposed to really help clarify your scalp. So I do that. So I get like a little like container, fill it up with like some conditioner, or I put shampoo in my hand, and I will just kind of like drizzle some of the apple cider, then rub it in, scrub it into my head, do that for maybe about 2-3 minutes. And then eventually just rinse it out, and I rinse it out in warm water, so that way my hair follicles can open up, and then eventually like, so they can like soak up and like clarify all of like my hair follicles and like my scalp, and just like any type of like buildup or dandruff or anything like that. And so anyways, again, not a tutorial, but fun facts of just specifically my hair, because like everybody's different. So it's what works for me. So, but I'm gonna now diffuse, but also too, I'll let y'all see my hoodie if y'all could see it, if it will be catched in the frame. I just need to get my hair in the front, but this is what it's currently looking like. So still very much wet, but it is drying. But also I don't really use any gels right now. I only use gels for really like styling, because that can also like just like dry your hair out. And so again, because we're in the colder months, I'm not really using it right now. But also too, by the way, everybody's daily reminder: be happy, because it's okay. You know, everybody put this more into practice more. You know, it's also a reminder for myself as well. So, you're not alone. You're not alone. I understand. But now it's time to get down to business. So, I do have a diffuser, so don't worry. I wasn't just gonna like and let this just like fly up, because that would definitely cause some frizz action right now. So okay, there we go. So, but please comment down below if you see this video, and comment. I'll say like comment down below how your day went. I would love to hear and respond, and just see how your day went, and see if it was good, if it was bad, because you know sometimes we have those, but we learn to get over them, and we choose happiness over them either way, because happiness is a choice. Even if you've had the baddest days, it is still a choice of how you choose to look at it. So, here we go. Okay. I think for the most part, she is dry. She's like, I think it's like, I don't know, like 80-85% dry. That's what it's looking like. This side, I think, is a little bit more fragile than this side, if that makes sense. Like this one could like possibly risk losing all of these beautiful curls. But I sleep with, of course, this satin scarf on. Not every night. I just do that for like the first night that I do my hair. And for the rest of the night, I just sleep with my satin pillowcase. But this is the final result. How's it looking back there? Is it rough? You can tell me honestly. I even asked my sister last night while because I usually refresh my hair the day before I wash it, and it was wet. And I asked her, I was like, did my hair get longer? I was like, cause when I was feeling on my back, it just felt like a little bit longer. Like it just felt like more weighted down on my back. And she was like, I don't know. She was like, it looks like your normal length. And I was like, well. And then actually when we were talking, I went into her room and she was on her bed. She actually like snuck a photo of me. When I was facing the back of her, or I was facing my back towards her so she could see if my hair had grown, and she had taken a photo of me, and it does look like just normal length. I mean, that's just like, again, curly hair life is just like, it looks one way when it's wet and it's like long, but then it looks like a completely different length when it's all dry. It's like, I wish I had longer hair, just a little bit. I mean, it's fuller, but it's longer. I would, like, the people that I follow, I don't remember her name, but I follow mainly for, like, hairstyles, because I only follow people on social media who has, like, a similar curl pattern as I do. I have, like, medium porosity, where, like, my hair is curly, obviously, but, like, it's not, like, a kinky curl, like, it's not, like, super tight. My mom has super tight curls. I follow Lana Summers, but then there's another curly hair girl that I follow. I just don't remember her name, but I follow her on Instagram, and I also follow her on YouTube as well. So, but anyways, I think that's about it. We are finally back, and it is morning. It's crazy to think that for me, it's literally been a whole night, but in YouTube time, you've literally seen me a whole second. No, I was gone for too long. I'm sorry. Very fun spending this time with me for our very first video. Please like and comment and subscribe, and please comment again on how your day went today. I would love to hear it, and I have one more thing that I want to do, but I need a special guest for it. This is Joey. I'm going to show you this. Okay, ready? Is today going to be a good day? Is today going to be a good day? Come on. Is today going to be a good day? Yes. Okay. If the dog thinks so, then it is so.